Good day, and welcome to episode 35B of the 100 Spin Test, where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with the real world and human imperfection. Today's test strategy is the second of two based on a January 23, 2023 YouTube short from the Roulette Strats channel titled Great Slow Steady Profit Roulette Strategy. I just call the variants Red Mo and Black Mo after Lunch Money Mo, who runs the channel. He has a good channel and recently did a series on trying to turn $100 of his own money into $10,000. Check him out if you have the time and interest. Since I play online, I'll stick to the European game because it dominates with online casinos. There are 28 winning numbers out of a possible 37, giving you a 76% likelihood of winning on each spin. As I mentioned, there are two versions of this bet. Put 20 units on a color, and 1 unit each on 10 straight-up bets of the opposite color. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. Since we're playing Black Mo, I'll put 20 on black, then 1 each on 1, 5, 9, 12, 18, 21, 23, 25, 32, and 36. You will win 10 units if the ball lands on black and 6 if it lands on one of the straight-up bets that you chose. To repeat from yesterday, this bet is one that I like to play because it is high coverage and can boost a bankroll in a hurry if you're feeling cocky enough to bet big. I only play it when I'm up, because losing can feel like a punch in the gut. Anyhow, not all bets have to be smart. Sometimes it's just fun to cover a bunch of numbers and see if it pays off. So, it's effectively a strategy to capitalize on short-term variance from expected outcomes.
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Also, I'll run penny bets with this strategy after the commentary. How bad can it be for us? Well, this was a tad disappointing, but at least it wasn't as bad as Red Mo. I was at least hoping that we'd beat the house edge of 81 units. We won 75 times and lost 25. Of the 75 wins, 50 were 10-unit wins and 25 were 6-unit wins. We were in profit for most of the round, so I think if you're gambling, go meta and play until you've got a few bucks and walk away before the reality that the house always wins pokes you in the eyes with its fingers, then pops you on the head with a mallet like in a Three Stooges film. We should have expected 49, 10-unit wins, 27, 6-unit wins and 24 losses. We rose to a respectable high water mark of positive 166, before hitting a low of negative 102 before settling at negative 100 at the end. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.3 with a standard deviation of 0.6. That means it took 1 to 3 spins to get a win 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 10 and losses was 3. There was only one repeater. 23 repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 31 with 8 hits, 23 with 7 hits each and 30 with 6 hits. The cold 3 were 33, 32, and 21 with no hits each.
Keep in mind that casinos are not there to make you rich. So test strategies on a simulator and read the critiques of any strategy that you are planning to use. Also, all roulette players should remember that no system works all the time and some don't work at all. Adjust your risk level accordingly.
Fingers crossed, we get some opportunities to pull out a few wins, but as we proceed through the miniseries, I'm not feeling good about it. Now, that's a paddlin'. It's amazing how the same bet just stinks up the joint on one table, then does okay, or at least not as bad on another. I am misplaying this bet deliberately, so losing is somewhat expected, but I'm sure that there's a message about bias, prudence, and testing in there.
Good luck until the next time.